Look around for a moment. You have a soft bed to sleep in. Food is available almost whenever you want it. Your home protects you from heat, cold, rain, and danger. The world's knowledge fits inside the phone in your pocket. Need something? Someone can deliver it to your door within hours. By almost every historical standard, we're living in the most comfortable time humans have ever experienced. More comfort, more convenience, more safety, more technology, more choice. So why are anxiety, loneliness, and burnout rising across the world? If modern life keeps getting better, why do so many people still feel empty? To answer that question, we have to understand the only thing that hasn't changed very much. Your brain. Everything you think, every emotion you feel, every decision you make begins here. The strange thing is, your brain wasn't built for the modern world. For almost all of human history, people didn't live in cities. They didn't have phones. They didn't have supermarkets. Modern civilization occupies only a tiny fraction of our evolutionary history. For hundreds of thousands of years, our ancestors lived in forests, grasslands, mountains, and open plains. They survived by depending on small tribes. Every relationship mattered. Finding food required teamwork. No one survived completely alone. Even sleep depended on other people staying awake to keep watch. Safety was shared. Generation after generation, those environments shaped the brain inside every human being. The world changed incredibly fast, but our brains didn't. Your ancient brain evolved around three simple priorities. Stay alive, find food, stay connected to your tribe. Finding a patch of berries wasn't just enjoyable, it increased your chances of surviving another day. Seeing glowing eyes in the darkness wasn't just frightening, ignoring them could be fatal. Being accepted by your tribe wasn't about popularity, being rejected could mean death. Over thousands of generations, your brain became incredibly good at detecting anything related to survival. Then, everything changed. The world transformed faster than evolution could keep up. Today, predators rarely hide behind bushes. Instead, they arrive as emails, deadlines, notifications, and endless demands for attention. Your conscious mind knows a notification isn't a tiger, but your brain doesn't always respond that way. The same alarm systems that once protected your ancestors can now be triggered dozens or even hundreds of times every day. That's why you can be completely safe sitting alone on your couch, yet still feel anxious. Your environment changed, your brain didn't. Survival wasn't the only thing evolution optimized. Your brain also evolved to reward behaviors that helped you stay alive. Imagine finding a rare tree filled with sweet fruit after days of searching. That moment mattered. The taste wasn't just delicious, it was your brain's way of saying, "Do this again." Today, that same reward system still exists, but the rewards have changed. Instead of rare fruit, we have pizza, fast food, and endless snacks available at any time. Instead of waiting weeks for something valuable, we can buy almost anything with a few taps. Every purchase, every notification, every new video, every like can activate the same reward circuits inside your brain. The problem is, our ancestors experienced rewards occasionally. We experience them constantly. When rewards never stop arriving, the brain slowly begins treating them as normal. And once something becomes normal, it stops feeling special. Think about the last time you bought something you were excited about. A few days later, that excitement probably faded. Not because the gift changed, but because your brain adapted to it. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. Your happiness rises, then quietly returns toward its previous level. So your brain starts searching for something slightly bigger. Another purchase, another notification, another achievement. Each reward feels exciting for a little while, then the cycle repeats. More becomes the new normal, which means more rewards don't always create more satisfaction. Sometimes they simply create a stronger desire for the next reward. Our ancestors lived in tribes of maybe 30 or 50 people. You compared yourself with the hunter, the fastest runner, or the best storyteller. That was your entire social world. Today, your tribe is no longer 30 people. it's millions. At any moment, you can compare yourself to someone richer than you, someone more attractive, someone more talented, someone who appears more successful, even if you're only seeing a carefully edited highlight reel. Your brain evolved to compare itself with a small tribe, not with the entire world. The strange thing about comparison is that there's always another mountain. No matter how much you achieve, someone else has already gone further. Every finish line becomes the starting line for another race. As your accomplishments grow, your expectations often grow even faster. Success increases, but satisfaction struggles to keep up. Life can begin to feel like pushing a heavy boulder uphill. Every step forward requires another. We collect more possessions, more experiences, more achievements. Yet the conveyor belt never seems to stop. There is always one more thing to chase. Without realizing it, we start carrying expectations that become heavier than the rewards themselves. Money, status, likes, career, recognition. Our attention is constantly being pulled in every direction. Maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do. It still searches for safety, even in a world that rarely threatens your survival. It still longs for genuine connection, not just constant communication. It still looks for purpose through meaningful effort and contribution. The challenge is that modern life often sends confusing signals. Our attention is pulled toward whatever is loudest, brightest, or newest. Our minds rarely get the chance to fully recover, like a battery that's always being used but never completely recharged. The result is a brain that keeps spinning even when there's nothing left to solve. But understanding the problem changes everything. Because once you understand your brain, you can begin designing a life that works with it instead of against it. The solution isn't to reject modern life. Few of us want to give up medicine, technology, or the comforts we've built. The first step is much simpler. Understand the brain you already have. Move your body regularly. Walk, exercise, spend time outside. These are experiences your brain has known for thousands of generations. Spend more time with real people, conversations, shared meals, moments without screens. Your brain still craves genuine human connection. Choose challenges that build you instead of distractions that consume you. Growth is more satisfying than endless scrolling. Allow yourself to be bored sometimes. A quiet mind creates space for reflection, imagination, and creativity. Curiosity returns when your attention isn't constantly occupied. Some of your best ideas arrive during moments of silence. You don't need a different brain. The one you have carried humanity through every challenge we've ever faced. What you need is an environment that works with your brain instead of constantly working against it. Our brains weren't designed for the modern world, but modern life can still become a place where we thrive. Not by changing who we are, but by understanding where we came from and intentionally designing the life we choose to live.